Verrazano Fitness, what is up? It's your boy Abe again. I'll be your coach for today. And in today's edition of Verrazano Lite, we are hitting up 21-15-9 rep scheme, descending ladder rep scheme of 2 movements. And those movements today are gonna be air squats and the push-ups, all right? So remember, air squats and the push-ups, 21 reps of each of them. So you're doing 21 air squats and then 21 push-ups, and then after that, the next round you're doing 15 air squats followed by 15 push-ups, and then finishing off with 9 air squats and 9 push-ups. All right, that's gonna be for time. Is the time at the end of that is gonna be your score. All right, let's go over those movements real quick. So for the air squat, remember one of the most fundamental movements in any kind of movement whatsoever that we do, especially when it comes to Olympic lifts and stuff, the squat is the staple, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back up over here. We're gonna be at about shoulder width apart. I like to be. We're gonna make sure that our knees, when we're coming down, are going along the same line as the toes when we're coming down. So we're dropping down from side view. We're bending at the hips first and then at the knees. We call that a hip hinge, everybody. We're coming back and then down, making sure the back is nice and straight. We go down as low as we can, all right? You can even break past parallel. You can go down past the knees if you can without fully rounding out too much at the back. And then come up into full hip extension where our glutes are nice and tight, our core is nice and tight, standing up nice and tall. That's one full rep of the air squat, right? If you guys are having troubles with the air squat, you guys can always modify it. 1 second. So if you guys are having issues with the air squat, you guys can always modify the air squat if you're having troubles for whatever reason. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get an elevated, something elevated. It can be a chair or anything, and you're gonna go down as far as you can. All right, come down, come down, come down. If you're having trouble holding yourself, you can use this as an anchor of how far down you go, right? As soon as you touch it, try not to sit on it too much, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna slightly, as soon as you feel the box, that's your cue to go back up again, all right? So you come down, come down, come down, come down. You feel the box, boom, come right back up. If you feel like you're falling into it a little bit, that's okay. Just readjust yourself and come right back up again, all right? This is, it's kind of like a sensory feedback. Your body feels like, okay, this is how low I can go without breaking form. Come right back up again, all right? It's gonna be that. As you go progressing, you can kind of go even lower and lower and lower. The higher up you are, the easier it is, of course. And then it can go to the point where you don't even need it anymore, right? And then you could just do squats, boom, right up in the air from wherever you're at. Push-up, same thing. We're gonna come up to right about over here. Coming down, lining up our hands with our shoulders, right? Making sure that our hands aren't too far down either or too far up, right? Line them up with the shoulders. We're gonna try and avoid this elbow motion, all right? And we're gonna try and come down, bit of an angle, right? Coming straight back up. Again, same thing, from the side. Making sure that our hips aren't falling down too much or coming up too much. Try and keep them nice and straight. Hips are coming straight all together. Come right back up. Modified version, of course. Bend. Come right back up. Try and keep your midline nice and linear from the front. Make sure you're coming down, right back up. If you're having issues with any of that as well, you can use something like this, elevated. Remember, the higher up you are, again, the easier it is. So you're gonna come, bring yourself up over here. Make sure your midline is nice and straight. You're not like breaking form here. Nice and straight, come down, and then come straight back up, all right? The higher up it is, again, remember, the easier it is. If you're having even issues with that, you can go up against the wall, same thing. Come down, just make sure you're not breaking form, right? Make sure you're trying to keep your hips as stable and steady as possible, all right? So remember, it's gonna be 21 repetitions of the air squat and then 21 repetitions of the push-ups, and then you're gonna slowly and go down to 15 and then to 9 after that. Remember, jot down your score. That will be your time, will be your score at the end of it. That's gonna be it for today's workout. Hope to see you guys again for the next one. Take care, guys.